Hi viewers, welcome back. Now in this third session of the series on some product MS Excel function, I am going to share with you some more examples. If you have not watched the first and second video, so the link of the playlist is given in the description. Now let me show you one another example. If you want all my dashboard should be updated whenever I select a start date and end date, along with item or without item. So now for example, we have this A item. It has been sold on 1st February and 2nd March. Okay. And the quantity is 40 and 41, 81. So here I have selected for example A. So if I say from 1st January to 30th March calculate, so it says 81 because this A item has been sold on only two dates, 1st Feb, 2nd March. And here also you see 1st January to 30th March. So in this range, these two dates are falling, and here you have 40 and 41, 81. Now this is basically to use the sum product formula for a range of date that you can use with some if also, but then you will not be able to use different items and all that. Now let's do it in the both ways, with some ifs also and with count and with some product also. So now for this date range, your formula needs to be a little bit different for this date range. For month it was easy, but for date range you need to use another trick. Some product, small bracket, small bracket. Now here what I need? I need item. First of all, select the item column is equal to this one. If item is equal to this one. Now multiply. Now here I will use two brackets because I will need start date and end date combined in a range in a one range. So small bracket. Here what I need? I need date. Date is here. Range it. Now here I will not use is equal to. I will use greater than or equal to this. Then small bracket close. Then I will say multiply. Then I will use small bracket. Then I will range again the date. And now here I will say lesser than or equal to this. And then two brackets closed. So in these two brackets here, I am giving instruction that use this date column in this range. And I have already selected the item. Now what I need quantity. So here multiply small bracket quantity column small bracket close and enter. And if you haven't closed all those brackets, so Excel will automatically do that. And yes, now I have used array. Now here what I did in these small brackets, my first thing was to search for the item which is equal to this one. Then after multiplication sign, I use double two times these small brackets. First time I ranged the date and mentioned greater than or equal to this one, and then the multiplication sign, and then in the small bracket again I range the date lesser than or equal to this date. So this information is now calculating all these criterias according to this date and between this date and this date. And then what information you need? So obviously here we need quantity. So in the last I use multiply and added the quantity column. Now if I need this for the sold, so I will just copy this complete formula, paste it there, and whichever column I need, I will just drag this to that column. Now here in the end, I use this column, if column, this if column. Now in the revenue, I need this column, so I use it. Now it depends on this range. If I say 1st January to 1st January, only one data I select. All is zero. Why? Because there is nothing on 1st January. If I say from 1st January to 31st January, if I am using it for a specific month, so here you see it doesn't show anything because there is nothing in these dates. There is, but that is not A item. This 1st January is, but that is B item. If you do not want this to be restricted to the items just on the start date and end date, then you need to remove this first condition, this one for the item that we selected. You need to remove this. And now, whenever you select a date, so it would gives you the quantity. And then if you want the revenue of that those periods, so it would gives you the revenue. I have removed the item now. There is no need to select item. So here if I say 1st January to 31st January, so here you see 1st January, 9, 8, 5 January, 10 January, 20. So all this is in the January. So it's calculating the quantity in January 258 and the revenue in the January 5377. And if you restrict it to the item, so you can add that item formula in the last cell, so you can add it, no issue. Here you can add as much as multiply sign, small bracket, select the item and say is equal to this. If you want it by region also, so add here region and drop down of this region you should add here, or you can type it, no issue. Now here multiply small bracket, select the region and say is equal to this one. You can go on with this as much as correct. Now if here I type X, X region, my date is for example March. So X region A item from 1st January to 31st March. X region, let me apply a filter so that it's clearly visible to you. Let me filter X region, then A item, then only this year 1st January to 31st March, that's only one entry, 40 and 880. You see 40 and 880, and here you see 40. Now here I haven't added that region, etc. So here also I can use the same formula, copy paste and just change the sold to revenue. 880, 4880. So it is now restricted to all these criteria, region, item, start date, end date. So you can use this for start date and end date also. Now this one is a little bit simple. So here if you do not want item to be multiple items selected, so then you can do this with SUMIF also. For SUMIF you have the same functions, but this date formula here was very simple. Here you just range the date and say greater than or equal to that specific date. But in the sum if, what will you do? Here you will do it like this. Sum ifs. So in the sum ifs, first you need what column you want to sum. Sum range is first. There in the sum product you can select any, you can start from any column, but here you should start from the specific column where the sum range is available, so that is quantity column. Now here you do not need to give any criteria, etc. Comma. Now criteria range 1. What is the criteria? First I need by region, so select region, comma, this, comma. Then I need by item, select the item column, comma, and this. Then I need by date, select date now. Here I cannot click just this. I will have to give a criteria. So what is my criteria? And in the SUMIFS, when you are giving such criteria which is not a range, so you have to use quotes, quotation mark. So here I will use the in the quotes, quote started, greater than or equal to quotes close, and then I will use end sign, this end symbol, and arrange the date, the start date. Then I need again the date column for the end date. So comma, select again the date. Now here, comma, again use the same technique, this one in the inverted, but here you said greater than. Now you will say in the inverted commas lesser than, are equal to inverted quotes close, and then use the and symbol and arrange this one and then small bracket close and enter. So here also you can use this. You see 40. Now here also you can just copy this complete along with the is equal to, paste it here, and here you just need to change this quantity column to the revenue, so it would give you the revenue. So now this one is on the sum product, this one is on the sum ifs, and whichever you select here, you see 48 80 48 80. If here I select y region and I select item B and I select the date range is the same. So 33 8 25 33 8. So this you can do with both the formula with some ifs also and some product also, and that depends whichever is easy for you. But I just wanted to show you. But the sum ifs cannot do it when you need that. If I need two, three regions, if I say that this region, and this region, and if I say this item, and this item, so that can only be done by the sum product. And for that, as I told you in the start, you will have to use this plus sign. The first criteria item you selected and range this one, and then that one, and then that one. If you have any confusion in the explanation of this formula, so please comment. I will make another one to explain it more clearly. Let me show you another example. Whenever you are in a formula like this, so you select that specific range and press F9. Now you see here it's showing you the result. False, 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 true, false, true, false, false. What does this mean? I am searching for C because I have mentioned here is equal to this one. Now let's see what does this. Whenever you want to evaluate your formula, you can use this F9, but select the specific range and then press F9. So C, I am searching for C. So it says false, 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 true, false, true, true, false. First three are false. Why? Because A, B. So then it is false. Then the fourth one is true. Why? Because that is C. The fifth one is false because that is B, that is not C. If I change this, for example, if I change this item to A, so it will give me the first one is A, the second one is A, so it would give me here true, true. Let's see. If this is A, select the range F9. Now you see first true, true because there are A, and then after that there is no A, so all are false. So it gives you the result that whether your formula is correct or not. So you can use this also. So here, when you use double negative, it's convert these true to 1 and false to 0. So that is that. And here, what it's doing here, if I press F9, so it's 40, 41 for all is showing me that I am going to multiply all these against all those true false. So that's basically the inside the formula you can see with F9. If you visit my channel, I have organized all these sessions very carefully. You will see these playlists. If you want to learn Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Access, MS Word and Mail Merge, then other tricks of the Microsoft Excel and other softwares, other learning tips, how to prepare yourself for interviews, these other playlist of learning online data collection, KOBO, MS Form, Google Form for collecting online data, data analytics, project management series is there is a playlist for MS Excel, beginners also, Windows, and all these playlists, single playlists are also available. So you can benefit from all these sessions which are free of cost, and you just open it and watch them and learn and improve your productivity. There are these beautifully designed PowerPoint presentations, how to make these PowerPoint presentation, and every video has a detailed step-by-step tutorial. So visit my channel, subscribe, like and share and comment. Comment is very important for me because if you comment a video, so I can improve these videos more. Whatever question you have, so you can ask, and this will be good for the channel also, and learn and improve your productivity. Thank you.